Hello and welcome to Along the Rock, our podcast that pays homage to the people of the Sauk Valley and the river that runs through it. I'm your host, Mark Morris. With me today, Christy Zepezauer, who is the Executive Director of the Woodlawn Arts Academy. And we're going to see a performance from two of her dancers from the classic, The Nutcracker. First of all, Christy, thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks for having us.
You have a busy schedule, and we were talking beforehand about how big Woodlawn has gotten in the last, I guess since I've been around, about 20 years.
Yes, absolutely. We started in 2005, and next year we're going to be celebrating 20 years. So we're excited of the growth and the commitment and the support that we've received from the community.
Okay, what's your background in performing and teaching and so forth?
So I grew up in the Sauk Valley area. I grew up in Dixon, and I went to college at Northern Illinois University and got my Bachelor of Fine Arts, and with an emphasis in dance education, and theater. And I did work in the Chicago suburbs for about 12 years, where I did teach dance, and I ran arts programming in all disciplines. Started a family, got married, all the good stuff, and then decided to move back home where the director position was open, and it was meant to be. It was a perfect fit.
And it's been crazy ever since, right?
It's been an amazing journey. So,
all right. Well, introduce your young performers here, if you would.
Well, we are very excited to have Miss Sammi Oyen with us. Sammi is playing the role of Clara, and Sammi has been dancing with the program now for
8 years.
8 years. She started when she was 3.
Wow.
Yes, and then we have Miss McGrail, who is our Sugar Plum Fairy. She is a senior this year, and she started when she was 3. And so how many years have you been dancing with us, Annie?
I've been dancing at Woodlawn for 14 years.
14 years, and they are well-trained, beautiful dancers. They dance in all the disciplines. So one day you'll see them in tap shoes, the next point shoes, or ballet shoes. So they are beautiful dancers, and we're excited to have them with us today.
Yeah. Again, the Nutcracker, and I'm guessing everybody who is watching this has heard of the Nutcracker. If not, they must have been living in a cave. They show it on TV, no dialogue, lots of dancing.
Yes.
And that's how that works. And I guess that's one of the reasons it's a classic, because there's nothing like it.
Yes, it is a wonderful holiday tradition, and we are so excited to bring it to the Sauk Valley.
Okay. We are just about ready to see the young ladies perform. And I guess I'd like to just ask you one more thing, in that a dancer has to be in very good shape. That I know. I've known dancers and so forth, and some of them are able to do that into their later years. Some are not, because it's hard on your body. Let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
These girls are younger, so they're more accustomed to it, and they're still flexible and young and able to handle the stresses that you put on your body. Do you both want to dance professionally when you get older? Yes?
I think it would be very cool, but I probably will not in college, but I hope to still teach dance when I'm in college, so.
Okay, well, that's I guess that's the next best thing.
Yes, and Annie is a current teacher for us.
She is?
She is.
Okay.
And both the girls have assisted as teaching assistants. And yes, dance, just like any other sport, it can wear and tear on your body, but we always make sure to warm up and take the proper approach. And I would love to add that this production, we have over 40 dancers from the Sauk Valley area.
Wow.
In this production.
That's a lot.
And this is a fundraising effort for Woodlawn. We try to have 1 to 2 fundraisers a year, and this is our main fundraiser for the end of 2024. So I'm really hoping everybody comes out. We have 3 performances, which I'm sure you'll touch upon here in a little bit, but it's we really are hoping to get everybody out to really just kick off the holiday season and show their support for all these local dancers. They have been working since this summer.
Yeah.
We started with a camp, and weekly they've been giving up their Saturdays, coming in and dancing. So it is going to be a gorgeous performance, and the staff and I, we are just so proud of their efforts, and they're going to do a beautiful job. So come support Woodlawn and these dancers. So
Yeah.
we are excited.
Fun, but lots of work.
Yes.
All right, you mentioned that we would be talking a little bit about the the particulars. It's a fundraiser. We know that. Performances will be where and precisely when.
So the link for tickets is now up and live. The performances are going to take place at Centennial Auditorium in Sterling, Illinois, which is the theater attached to Sterling High School. And they are going to take place on Saturday, November 23rd. We have a 2 p.m. performance and a 7 p.m. performance. And with the 2 p.m., we are offering a special character experience. So what a perfect daddy-daughter date or mother-son date, or many times grandparents want to give that Nutcracker experience, to their grandchildren. You can pay just a few dollars extra, and you can have sweets with the Sugar Plum Fairy, and you can go see all the characters on stage. You get to go on stage, and you get to get special pictures and kind of get a more behind-the-scenes look.
Mm-hmm.
So that is with the Saturday 2 p.m. performance. And you'll see that option, to get a regular ticket or the character experience. We have a 7 p.m. on that Saturday, the 23rd. And then Sunday, we have another 2 p.m. matinee.
That brings up another question, which I hadn't thought to ask before, but do you have a lot of male dancers?
You know what? We usually have 2 or 3 a year. This year, our Nutcracker is Star Media's very own Nathan Starr. Not Nathan Starr, so sorry.
Nathan, is it?
Quinn Starr. Although Nathan is in the production, I will say.
Don't cut that out. How so?
So both Nathan and Janelle, every year they've been wonderful, and they are the part of the party scene, adults in the party scene. But their son Quinn, our last production was 3 years ago. We used to do it every other year, but with COVID, our every other year kind of schedule was a little manipulated. So we are now 3 years ago, our last production, Quinn, was our Nutcracker, and we are so pleased to have him back. He does an excellent job, and he is so artistic in all the areas, and his musicality is perfect, and he does a great job as the Nutcracker.
All right, terrific.
And we do have another, we have, I guess, probably 4 or 5 males in this production.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All younger or?
All ages, just like our dance program. All ages, 3 to adult.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the performance. Well done, both of you. And I thank you for coming up, because I know it's with rehearsals and whatnot, it's got to be, even though you've been doing them for a long time, it's still got to be very, very busy, and probably more so for you, Christy.
Yes,
as the teacher and the executive director as well. I'd like to thank my guests for coming up. I'd also like to thank our crew, our entire crew, for making this show possible. And I'm Mark Morris. Hope you can join us next time.